Hello, and welcome to CHA Learning's Field Placement Course Information video as part of the Food Service and Nutrition Management Program. This short video will include some important information about your field placements in the program, as well as clearance instructions and how to get started with your first field placement. Upon acceptance into the field placement program, you will be automatically enrolled into the field placement course once you've purchased your first course. You will not be able to find information about the field placements until you have purchased your first course, which will then automatically enroll you and give you the information you need on how to get started on your field placements. Once you've completed your course purchase and you are enrolled in the field placement course, you will receive an email with confirmation that you now have access to this course. Please note that your field placement deadline is aligned with your four-year overall program timer. This means more flexibility for you to complete your field placements throughout the duration of your program. We encourage you, of course, to complete the field placements at the same time as your corresponding course, but we understand that this may be difficult to arrange. We encourage you to review all of the information about the field placements before you complete your clearance process. You will be able to access the field placement course information within Brightspace, and this will be available to you only through your student portal where you will access the Brightspace content. I will now take the time to show you on how you can access this. When you are in your student portal and have logged in, you will be able to click this Access Brightspace section. As you may be already familiar with this button, as this is the exact same way to navigate to your course content. Once you access Brightspace, you will see that it'll take you to a separate window. This is the learning management system called Brightspace, where you will find all of the course content and all of the courses you are enrolled in. You will be able to scroll down to My Courses, and this is where you will see what courses you are enrolled in. As mentioned, you will be automatically enrolled in the field placements course once you purchase your first course, and this will also be the same case for your program hub. If you have not reviewed the welcome video, I encourage you to do so, as this includes more information about your enrollments. You can click into the field placements course, which will take you directly into the content of the course. You will know you're in the correct course, as the title will say so here, and you'll be able to navigate through different courses at any time by clicking the swaffle icon. You'll be able to view the content of the field placement under the Content tab. We would encourage you to first review all of this information before you get started in any of the clearance process. You will be able to go to the Getting Started section, which will include some of the important information about each of the steps of the field placements. You will have restricted access to any of the course content and any of the field placement workbooks until you've completed your proof of clearance, and that has been shown to and submitted to CHA Learning. We recommend that you review these documents, particularly with the field placement information, as this will include general information about the field placements and what is required. As mentioned, there are 5 field placements in the course, and you are required to complete these courses or these field placements unless you've been exempt from a specific course, which will automatically exempt you from the field placement component of that course. Otherwise, these field placements are mandatory, and each of the field placements will be a 75-hour field placement. All of your field placements must be supervised by a CSNM member or a registered dietitian, with the exception of Course 5, which can only be supervised by a registered dietitian. Students are to arrange their own field placements. If you are having any difficulty arranging your field placement, please contact the program coordinator to support you with this process. We will then take you back to the table of contents, and we encourage you to review all of these tabs at your own pace. The next thing you should review is the field placement clearance instructions. The field placement clearance is a one-time process that you need to complete in order for you to begin your first field placement. The field placement clearance is done through a third-party organization called Placement Pass. You will be able to review all the instructions below here. In this particular document that is linked under the first step, you will be able to see a step-by-step process on how to create your student account through Placement Pass. This is where you'll need to do in order for you to get and collect the documents that you need, which are called the pre-placement health forms. You will sign in, download your required forms as step number 2 instructs you to do so, and you will then be able to click the correct form that you are needing. In order for you to know which form you are required to complete, you will do so by making sure that you have information of where you're going to do your field placement. If you are completing your field placement in any of these sites listed here, you will be required to complete a Type 2 vulnerable sector check. You will also need to inform your program coordinator that you're doing at any of these sites to ensure that no additional documents are required, as we would have affiliation agreements with any of these sites. If you are not sure where you're doing your field placement or is none of the ones listed in this box, you will then proceed with a Type 1 regular police record check. Once you've submitted all of your placement forms, you will be able to then receive status on confirmation whether you've received a final clearance. They will provide you, Placement Pass will provide you with a status form, and which is the form that you will be able to submit to CHA Learning to get proof of clearance. The proof of clearance steps are listed down below, but I will be happy to show you on how to submit this through your student portal. So if we go back to your student portal, under the My Application section, you'll be able to select the Proof of Clearance section. You will go into View More Applications. It's already showed up here. And you will select the FSNM Field Placement Proof of Clearance. If you don't see this right away, this is where you can select View More Applications, and it should be listed under here. Once you've selected the correct form that you need to do, you will click Start. You will read all of the instructions here, as well as click Start. It will then give you an option to upload the correct file that you're needing to submit. Click Upload, and then you submit your application. Once you submitted your application, we will receive confirmation of your submission. We will then review your documents within 3 to 5 business days and ensure that it meets all of the required documents to show proof of completion. If all the documents are correctly submitted and shows that you have been final clearance from Placement Pass, you will then be approved to access all of the field placement workbooks within the field placement course. Please note that your access will remain restricted until this proof of clearance has been submitted successfully. For any questions about the field placement or field placement clearance sections, you will be able to contact your program coordinator for any assistance. For specific content related to your field placement workbooks, we encourage you to contact your faculty, who will be able to guide you through the expectations and requirements of the field placement workbook submissions. We hope that this video has been helpful, and we encourage you to reach out to us at any time if any questions or challenges come up with your field placements. We hope that you are able to complete your field placement successfully, and please do not hesitate to connect with us if we can support you throughout your learning journey. Thank you, and best of luck with your field placements.